Hi there, this is me back again. I'm looking at starting a new project. This time that's this character. What I've been looking at the moment is this is the resin horse that comes with the that kit, and it's got all this resin to remove, which wouldn't be looking forward to. Anyway, I thought what I'd do is compare this Verlinden horse to these Hysterex horses, which I painted. These are plastic horses. Years and years ago. They've been in the cupboard. And the Verlinden horse seems to be almost exactly the same size. These are 54mm horses. This is it's a British Dragoon horse, I think, from the Waterloo period. You can see they had to brush all the dust off before I put them on the camera, because they were very dusty indeed. So this is my initial look. I'm thinking about possibly changing the horse. I don't think I will, but I wanted to have a look. And the other thing I was thinking of is this guy. He's got this strange, it looks like a sort of rush matting, sort of chest plate, breastplate, chest plate. I don't know what that is. I've looked at all the photographs I could find, and I haven't been able to see anything else, any other cavalry figure with that. So what I'm thinking of doing is possibly substituting his body, and then I might also, this is the guy's head, which is pretty good. It's not bad. Little resin head that comes with the kit, but I might substitute that as well for a head with a helmet, and paint him up slightly differently to how he might otherwise go. Anyway, that's just my initial look at this project, so see you later. Okay, here we are again. I've cleaned up this figure as best I can, prepared for assembly. If you remember, there were huge big blocks on there. I've sanded these two. Well, I cut them with a saw, then I clipped bits off, and finally sanded them down with some sandpaper. So they're pretty smooth, as you see. They went together fairly well. The resin for this kit is very strange. It smells very strong. If you touch it with your fingers, which I just have, I forgot, your fingers will smell. Smells of resin. So I've been wearing gloves as well as a respirator from cutting this stuff and everything. I still managed to, despite using the saw and everything, to break a couple of bits. Here's the little blanket roll or valise pack, whatever they call that, the bit that goes behind the saddle. It could go about there, goes behind the rider. And I also broke his arm. Now, I did take every care, but this resin is rock hard. It is tough stuff. This is the saw I used to cut it. So I didn't skimp on the tools, as well as using the clippers and knives as well where necessary. So it was an awful lot of preparation. It took ages to prepare this. I wouldn't want to do it again in a hurry, and there I'm touching it again, and yep, that doesn't smell too good. I don't know what's the matter with it. I've washed it a couple of times with the isopropyl, which I've squirted all over it, and cleaned it with the gloves and everything. Well, I'm going to leave it now overnight to see if it gets any better. But that's how far I've got with it. So Okay, ready for the next stage. Okay, here we go. This is the excuse me, assembled figure. It's probably still a little bit more tidy up to do, but you can see where I've put these lead flat fish, whatever they are, those lead bands on the horse. Put a saddle on, put his carrier on. There's a huge amount of work involved in that. I have a feeling there's still going to be a little bit more to do. As I say, those are his two heads. They're primed but not ready to go. Here's the figure. Well, he's got this weird uniform still. What is that he's wearing? And what are those two? You see at the side there? There's two something. They look like straps almost, but they're not attached to anything. If we look at the box for this figure, I mean, what is that? What's going on? You know, what is this uniform he's got on? I still haven't been able to find any single figure or historical photograph that resembles him. He's got no weapon. He's got, as I said, he didn't have any kit either, except he does have, of course, these two saddlebags. And on one of the saddlebags there is his mess tin, etc. strapped on. So I might add some things to. I'm going to pause for now. Well, you can see what I've done. I want to prime him up. There's likely to be a lot more cleaning up to do because things will emerge when I've primed it. They aren't particularly obvious now. Okay, so that's as far as I've got. It's been an interesting build again, like I said before, but let's get in there. Okay, see you next time, and well, probably be in a few seconds. Bye. Okay, I've added some reins. I just made a paper. They're still drying. They're varnished to make them sag. I've added an entrenching tool there. Put some holes in the lead straps to make it look like they can be adjusted. Added a dagger there, and this is gas mask holder, a canteen. I'm not going to bother adding a weapon. I'm going to leave him as a scout. I presume he has a weapon somewhere else. So that's the horse, and there's the rider. I've removed the belt buckle detail and the insignia from his collar, so I can redo those. I need to add some straps to go from his stirrups up underneath the saddle. Then it's going to be ready for priming. Okay, so just about ready to prime this figure, and that'll be the next and the last little video in this series. See you then. Bye. Okay, back again for the final part of this video, which is about preparation and assembly. You'll see the three main components of the figure here. I've added in some straps to his from his stirrups up to the horse body. That's about the last thing I've done. There's the two alternative heads. Hope you can see those okay. I'll put a little bit of black primer, sort of wash, over the white primer just to bring out the details. And here's the best looking part of this assembly. The horse. I've added in, there's the gas mask canister, a dagger, a bayonet, water bottle. I haven't put a weapon on it because he doesn't seem to have a weapon. Didn't come with a kit. And I have seen some pictures online of troopers that didn't have an actual weapon with them. Anyway, I haven't done it. There's his entrenching tool as well added to the horse, so he's well kitted out, other than for the for shooting anything, unless he's got a gun hidden somewhere. Okay, so hope you like that, and it's just down to painting next, you know. And the reason I've done the horse in black primer is for to maybe better take up a brown body color, various shades of brown, etc. And the riders in white, so that any colors we put on there, any camouflage colors, etc., are going to be more vibrant. I've also decided, by the way, those bulges that are sort of there are perhaps magazines, machine gun magazines, submachine gun magazines, that are underneath this anorak top that he seems to have on. I still have no idea what that breastplate is supposed to be, or what it's made of. Anyway, after this video, it's going to be on to painting and final assembly. So hope you like it, and if you do, don't forget to let me know you like it, and do subscribe if you would, please. It'd really help out. Thanks very much. Bye bye.